Yo, what's up, guys? My name's Evan.
My name is Eugene, and we are Live CEO.
Yes. So, earlier just now, Eugene and I, we were talking about self-education and what it means to us, how important it is to us, and we went into a pretty deep conversation, and then we were like, yo, we should have made a video on this to share with you guys our thoughts on self-education.
Yeah, so earlier I asked him like what he thinks about formal education, and we both agree that formal education is important. I mean, it helps you earn a living, but it doesn't necessarily teach you the things that you need to be successful in life.
True. Like for us, because like we lived in a Chinese household, Chinese family, and our parents always preached this to us, which is study hard, get good grades, get into a good university, get into a good degree, like probably lawyer, doctor, or engineer, and then get a good job, and that's the formula to success. But like, as we grew up, and as we started our business, and as we met a lot of our friends that have already entered the workforce for a few years, and then we realized like that's not really true.
Yeah, I mean, like I agree with that too. Of course, like don't get us wrong. We're not saying that to not study.
Yeah,
or
drop
fuck
out.
the education system.
Drop out primary school or
very
something.
important, right? It's very important because you still need to learn how to read. You still need to learn how to write, right? At least you need some basic skills of math.
1 + 1
equals
3.
3.
Yeah,
Okay.
it does.
Yeah. So there are a lot of the basic skills that is very important, and you can learn it from formal education. But formal education isn't the only way to guide you to success. I mean, honestly, think about like how much knowledge from school do you actually end up using?
Not a lot.
Right? Not
a lot at all.
right?
Yeah. So, what do we mean by like self-education is a key to success?
Key to success.
Yeah.
I mean, it really depends on like how people define the word success, right? I mean, but then
True.
for like to us,
Uh-huh.
right? Being successful is having the ability to create the lives that we dream about, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's important.
Like, and then like there's another thing I think is very important, like because a lot of people think that just because they are winning in the financial aspect, that makes them better than someone else, or like makes them successful. But like I totally disagree with that, because being successful, like according to Live CEO,
Yeah.
right?
True.
You should be winning, or at least trying to fulfill all the different aspects of life. So it's not just about like being rich or making a lot of money, right?
Yeah, that's true. And I think like formal education, like how should I compare it to, like formal education is like a tool for learning. You know what I mean? Like we need, how should I say it? Like it's like a tool for us to, it's like a tool for us to help us learn.
Yes.
So like we through formal education we're able to read, we can write, we can do math, we do whatever, like just basic stuff. So it enables us to learn, and then like self-education enables us to achieve our goals. Really take action, become a doer, and get closer to what we dream of and what our goals are.
But then, what do you think? What do you think are the things that are stopping people from achieving those goals, achieving their dreams?
I think like number one is knowledge.
Knowledge, right?
That's where like self-education comes in. Like we need to
really learn,
go out,
right?
find some resource to learn the knowledge to achieve whatever we want to achieve. And then second thing is like super important is implementing that knowledge.
Implementation.
Yeah, because like I read a Tony Robbins quote. He said, knowledge is not power, but implementation of knowledge is power. Which means which is true, like we have all this knowledge, but if we don't use it, then nothing will come out. Like there's no results will be out. So if you don't implement the knowledge, or you don't take action on your knowledge, right?
Yes. So simply put, we have to take the action.
Yeah.
Right?
And honestly, like what we're building right here, like our Life CEO brand, and why we're doing, like one of the reasons why we're starting on YouTube is to really get the exposure out. And how we started on YouTube was first by investing in a course.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we learned a bunch of stuff from the course, and now we're implementing it, talking to you on camera, which is really weird. It's really awkward for us. I've never tried this. It's so weird, like talking to a camera for so long.
I mean, like we have never done this before. It was
Mhm.
like super awkward. It's like, you know, it gives me chills.
Yeah,
Like, every time I go back and I listen to my own voice, it's like, oh, why is it so awkward?
Yeah.
But again, like I think it's very important that you ask yourself why you're doing it. You know, like there's always the purpose. You know, the important purpose of you doing something, and for us is to be able to build our live CEO brand through YouTube marketing and be able to spread our words and our messages to you guys, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So, and then the most important thing for us is to be able to show you that, you know, if we can do it, you can do it too.
Yeah, I mean, like, we're hoping this video will inspire you guys to take action, and like, I mean, it doesn't have to be like, you have to invest in a course. Like, you can just start with something very, very simple, which is like just go to Amazon.com or like go to a bookstore and then buy a book. You know, like read a book, or like listen to a podcast if you don't like to listen, or use Audible or something, or like, you know, go on YouTube and just search what you want to know. And
It's actually very simple.
Yeah, it's very simple. There's so many things you can do.
Just keep it simple. Don't
Just to
overcomplicate
yeah.
anything. You know.
Just to start off, so just make it simple. Yeah, so self-education is definitely super good, transforms a lot of lives, like transform our life, and you know, it's definitely very necessary, I think, when, you know, not just after you graduate, but like for your whole life, self-education is super important. But also I think we also have to say, like, don't expect results immediately. Like, we're not expecting to have like 1 million subscribers tomorrow, right? So even if, you know, it takes a bit of time, you know, yeah, like everything that's good in the world, like, takes hard work, takes a lot of time, and you know, but as long as you're consistent, you take daily action, then you know, you will get results for sure. Like, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and like, honestly, Eugene and I, we're not perfect, you know, but we're not super smart. We don't know everything in the world, but what we do recognize, which I think is super important, is that self-education is super important, and what's more important than that is like implementing that. It's a knowledge that you learn from the self-education, and I think realizing that is already better than most people in the world right now.
Yeah, you're like at least a good start.
Yeah, because you're taking action, like you're doing something. You're not sitting on your ass all day, you know? Yeah.
So hopefully this video will inspire you to take your first action.
Yes.
And we would like to end this video with a famous quote from
Jim Rohn.
Famous entrepreneur, right?
Entrepreneur? I think he's like a life coach or something.
Okay,
Like that.
famous life coach, Jim Rohn.
Jim Rohn.
So here goes.
Jim Rohn. No.
Formal education will make you a living, but self-education will make you a fortune.
Yes, that is very true. So if you like this video, if you like what we're talking about, definitely give us a thumbs up. And if you have anything you want to say to us, or any comments that you want to leave about self-education, definitely leave your comment in the comment section below. And if you do like this video, you like what Eugene and I are talking about, definitely press the subscribe button. So until next time, take care, guys. Peace.
Peace.